Yeah, good morning. So, yesterday US market came off, driven by a few of the things like uh, the economic data came a bit lower, and which was indicating that US economy is moving towards recession. Retail sales month on month declined by 1.1% versus expectation of 0.9% decline, and last month decline of 0.6%. So this has taken even the banking shares down over there yesterday. And also one of the dog component, Alcoa Corporation, has reported result, which is in the aluminum, and the results were below expectations, and Alcoa Inc. Came off by around 3.6%. So all these have contributed to the US market decline yesterday. Even the futures are also marginally positive in the US today morning. On the other hand, Asian markets are mixed bag. Some of the markets are down, but the others are positive. Uh, Nikkei, Hong Kong, and China are down, whereas the other market like Australia, New Zealand, Taiwan, Korea are up. On the commodity side, the oil came off from yesterday move. Uh, it is down by around $2 today as compared to the same price yesterday, same time yesterday price. Apart from that, even if we see the other commodity, they are marginally positive. Iron ore is up by around 2%, and steel is up by around 0.5% in today's trade in China. So overall seems a bit profit booking can come, as we had seen a run up in yesterday 2 days trade, as one of the nifty component, Adani Enterprise has now announced FPO pricing, which is indicating that the shares can come off in today's trade. Yesterday prices were at around 3,600, but today what they had announced, the price of the FPO is at around 3,276. So that will put some pressure on the prices of the Adani Enterprise in today's trade. But considering that Adani Enterprise market cap is at around almost 4 lakh crores, and against that the FPO is of around 20,000, and that too having they will be calling up only 50% of the money, so it works out to somewhere 5% of the total diluted equity. Seems comparatively smaller FPO as compared to the size of the company, so the impact will be minimal at the current time. I'll request the technical team to take up from here.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Last two trading session we saw that bounce back, but today's session we expect some profit booking in this level. First, to immediate resistance place for Nifty 18,200 to 70 in upside, and immediate intraday basis, intraday basis Intraday basis, immediate support place around 18,100 and 18,070 at downside. If Nifty break that level, then we expect further sell off towards 17,930, 900 at downside. So today we expect gap down open, but first 20 minutes we wait. If Nifty managed to sustain 18,000 70 18,100 at downside, then we saw that Nifty trading that range only, but if break that level, then we expect further sell up towards 18,000 and 17,930 at downside. Bank Nifty also trade. We saw that last two to three trading session trading within the range upside, facing immediate resistance around 42,700 and 43,000 and upside. 42,300 is immediate support for Bank Nifty. If break that level, then 42,000 and 41,770 at downside, next immediate support place in Bank Nifty. Nifty Finance also trading near the resistance zone. The first immediate resistance place around 18,870, and 18,760 is the first private level, and below that then we expect further next immediate support around 18,680 and 18,560 at downside. To all three index, today we expect some profit booking in this level, and we expect trading within the range towards weekly expiry. Stock specific, Adani Enterprises look weak at current level. We expect trading below the important average. Then we expect some pressure in Adani Enterprises towards 3400, 3370 at downside. Positive side, Dabur looks positive at current level. We also give call and given Dabur for buy call. Upside 578, 580 as a next immediate target, and stop loss around 545, 46 at downside. That's it for technical derivative. I can carry.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. As per the derivatives data, if we look at the overall structure yesterday, as we said that we will expect a bounce in the market from last 3 to 4 trading session. Nifty was continuously taking the support around 17,800 to 900 level, and we are witnessing that the next resistance range for the Nifty would be 18,050 to 18,200 level. Where we were seeing that yesterday Nifty closed about that level, but it failed to give closing above 18,200 level. So 18,200 will act as important resistance zone, because at that strike we are seeing that the call rider positions are continuously getting added up. On the monthly basis also, we are seeing that 18,200 and 300 is acting the highest call rider positions, while against that we are seeing on the downside at 18,000 and 17,900 strike put rider positions are getting added up continuously. So breakout of this range is very much necessary for the next set of rally to be seen in the market. Currently still we might witness the range bound momentum in the market, while PCR yesterday closed at 1.35. The resistance for PCR was at 1.40 level. So now once if PCR goes above 1.40 level again, then we might witness again the buying momentum. At that point of time, Nifty should be also above 18,200 level. Then only the buying momentum will be confirmed, and the buying would be strengthening in the market. As per the stock specific, we expect TCS and HUL. These two counter looks positive in today's trading session. Thank you.
Good morning. IndusInd Bank result was in line with expectation. Net interest margin was stable at 4.27%, and they have guided that it will be in the range of 4.15 to 4.25. Credit cost continued to decline to 1.6%. Since last 7 quarters, it has continuously been declining by almost 20 basis points each quarter, and this has led to good profitability and also expansion in ROA to 1.9%. The bank saw strong momentum in disbursement growth during Q3 in vehicle financing, mainly SUVs, commercial vehicle and construction equipment. Disbursement growth was almost 40% in these segments, and bank expects that this growth momentum will continue going forward as the cycle moves along. Overall loan growth guidance they have given is 20 to 25%, which is encouraging. There was some minor disappointment in MFI asset quality, which is likely to persist in Q4 as well due to bad performance from a few eastern states. So from eastern states, we can infer that probably Bandhan will also face some kind of pressure in the second half of this year. Despite the slippage, despite this blip in MFI asset quality, the slippage ratio overall continued to decline. It came at 2.1% against sequentially 2.4%. So we are positive on IndusInd Bank. Central Bank of India result has improved. Net interest margin came at 4.07% against sequential 3.44%. Credit cost remained elevated at around 2%, but that has resulted in good decline in net NPA, which has fallen from 3% to 2.1%. stock is trading at 1.1 times price to book value, and ROA remains low at 0.5%. So because of that, we are neutral on Central Bank of India. Thank you.
Morning. Persistent system has posted above expectation set of numbers for the quarter, with dollar revenue coming in at 264 million. Growth was majorly led by service business, which grew by 40.5% QOQ to 242 million. However, IP-led revenue declined by 18% to 21 million. 12-month TCV stands at 440 million versus QOQ of 367 million. EBITDA margins improved and came in at 18.5% versus QOQ of 18%. Share is trading at 27.1 times FY24 EPS. Oracle Financial Services has posted more of okay set of numbers for the quarter. Although the revenue improved by 5.3% QOQ, margins remain muted at 41.8%, which is lower than year-on-year margin of 46.2%. Stock is trading at 14.9 times TTM EPS. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Vedanta Limited has been declared as a successful bidder for Meenakshi Energy Limited under corporate insolvency resolution process. Meenakshi Energy is a 1,000 megawatt coal-based power plant located at Nellore, Andhra Pradesh. Phase 1 of 300 megawatt is completed, and the remaining 700 megawatt is pending to be tested. The consideration payable amount is rupees 1440 crores. Out of this, 312 crores shall be paid upfront, and the balance 1128 crores will be in the form of secured unlisted NCDs issued by Meenakshi Energy to be financial creditors, and which will be repaid in 5 equal installments over a period of 5 years. So this is positive for Vedanta. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, yesterday CCL product has reported numbers, and that is in line with expectations. Revenue has increased Q on Q by 5.7% and year on year by 26.5%. And EBITDA margin came a bit lower at 18.8 versus expectation of 20%, and Q on Q 19.3 and year on year 21.9%. Higher sales than expectations, but the EBITDA margins lower. So the absolute EBITDA remained more or less same. The impact of the EBITDA came from Vietnam, where the margins came off a bit, and we had seen in the past also that the Vietnam margins fluctuate fluctuates quarterly. So that is the impact, but overall seems direction wise CCL product continue to remain positive. They will the management has indicated that they will be growing at around 20% CAGR for next 2-3 years, and company is also increasing its capacity accordingly, which is likely to benefit, which will likely to support them for the growth. So overall outlook seems comparatively positive for the company, but valuations are a bit higher at around 23 times. So any corrections can be used to buy this stock. Then Rallies India reported declining set of numbers, and the numbers were below expectations. They got impacted mainly on the sales itself, which came at around 630 crore versus expectation of around 700 crores. The main reason is the export market, wherein they saw lower decline in the sales that has resulted into lower sales, and the lower sales has impacted the even EBITDA margin also, which is came at around 8.5% versus expectation of 10.6%. So as expected, most of the agrochemical companies are likely to report softer number because of their higher cost inventory, and there is a material in the channel which has not got consumed because of the rainfall in the October month, which has impacted the sales also. So outlook seems negative for Rallies India near term. So now the results for next Monday. So Amber Enterprise is likely to report numbers, and numbers are likely to be more of a okay set of number, wherein revenue is likely to grow by year on year 14.5%, but EBITDA margin is likely to see some softness year on year. Last year EBITDA margin was 7.6%, and current year expected at around 5.8%. Lower EBITDA margin is on account of higher material cost. Crankshaft is likely to report numbers. Here the numbers are likely to show some improvement, wherein year-on-year growth in revenue is likely to around 30%, whereas EBITDA is likely to grow by around 25%. CV cycle continue to remain strong, and that is getting reflected into even crankshaft automotive automation result. Then Glenmark Pharma is likely to show some improved result quarter on quarter. We had seen last quarter was very bad, and from there they are likely to show improvement, mainly on account of EBITDA. EBITDA came off to around 28.4%, whereas this quarter expectation is at around 31.5%. So there is an improvement expected in EBITDA. As such, revenue is likely to grow by around 7% quarter on quarter, and 18% EBITDA is likely to grow. So overall seems like result will be showing a positive trend. Then KEI industry is likely to report number. Here the numbers are likely to be more of an okay set of numbers, wherein revenue and EBITDA growth is at around 10 and 14%. Shopper Stop is likely to report number. Here the numbers are likely to show improvement. Revenue is likely to show improvement of around 17% as compared to last year, which was having some higher base. And also EBITDA is also likely to remain stable year on year at around 19.1%. So if we compare it with pre-COVID number, against pre-COVID number also, the company is likely to report better numbers. So overall, Shopper Stop is likely to show improved set of numbers. Then again, Syngene International is likely to show improved number, wherein revenue is likely to grow by around 21% and EBITDA by 27%. So Syngene numbers are likely to be better. Tata Communication numbers are likely to be more of an okay set of number, more of a stable quarter on quarter and even year on year also. Then few of the banks are also likely to report numbers on Monday. Axis Bank is the largest bank which is likely to report number, and the numbers are likely to show improvement, wherein PBP is likely to show improvement of around 7.5% quarter on quarter. And also NII is also likely to show 5% growth on quarter on quarter basis. So overall result of Axis Bank looks positive. Then Canara Bank is likely to report numbers. Here again, numbers are likely to show a bit improvement, wherein NII is likely to grow by around 5% quarter on quarter, and PAT is also likely to grow by around 4% quarter on quarter. Then Karur Vysya Bank is likely to report numbers, and the numbers are more of a again improved set of number, wherein in net NII is likely to grow by around 23% year on year, and PAT is likely to grow by around 40% year on year. So numbers are likely to show improving trend. Then Poonawalla FinCorp is likely to report number. Here the numbers are likely to show 12% year-on-year growth and in net interest income, and the PPP is likely to grow by around 20%. So more of a okay set of number wherein growth is comparatively lower as compared to the valuations or the expectations from the Poonawalla. So that's all from us. Now I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today we are likely to witness some profit taking in commodities. So one can already in some commodities prices have opened gap down. So we expect pullback. Then again we can sell. So gold one can sell around 56, 350, 400 levels and maintain a stop loss of 56, 600. On lower end, 56, 100, 56,000 seems to be a good support area whereby prices can test. Silver also expected to correct. If sustains below 68, 300, then we expect further fall till 67, 500, 67,000. So selling in silver is recommended. Um, in crude oil, prices have opened gap down. So for a pullback, one can buy from these levels and maintain a stop loss of 64, 6400, and on upside 65. 6550, whereby one can expect selling pressure. So today it could be in a range from 6550 to 6400. Natural gas prices are continuously drifting lower and reaching all the support areas. So prices are weak below 290, and we expect 265, 260 levels on the downside. In metal front, copper also we expect profit taking. Prices can test 760 to 760 levels. So selling around 771 and maintain a stop loss of 770, 777. So prices after rallying yesterday closed below 775. So we expect prices to test the lower support area of 760 to 760. Zinc also we expect prices to test 285 levels. One can sell around 289 and maintain a stop loss of 290.90. Um, Aluminum profit taking is advisable. Sorry, profit taking is likely, and we expect the metal to test 218. So one can sell around 222 and maintain a stop loss of 223.50. That's it from me. I'll ask Riya to take off from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. So, on the currency front, Indian rupee rose after IMF said that the global growth will improve in the second half of this year and then into 2024. Euro has witnessed a decline on profit booking that has happened into the Euro INR as well as in Euro USD with the falling energy prices, which resulting into the soothing concerns about the inflation and interest rate hikes. However, ECB has said that they are gonna take 50 bips into the rate hikes, and I think that is already factored into the strength of the pair. Pound rose as UK came out with its CPI numbers, which fell to 10.5% in December from November's 10.7%. Um, the uh, the CPI numbers are still in double digit, and thus an aggressive move from the central bank will be expected in UK. Pound fell sharply as Bank of Japan maintained its policy rate. On the opening part, USD INR has opened on a on a red note at around 81.42 and is trading around the same. In today's session, 81.28 will remain a very important support. If it breaches that, you could see a continued downfall towards 81 to 80.80 levels. 81.49 will be an important resistance, and move above that could trigger a 30 paisa momentum on the higher side. So look for the breakouts of these levels to take a position into USD INR. JPY INR has opened with a gap up at around 63.48. It could continue the same momentum towards 63.60, 63.80 levels if it trades above the level of 63.30. So maintain that as an SL, and one can take long above the level of 63.52 in the JPY INR. Euro INR has given a gap down today at around 87.92, and it will continue to trade on a weaker note. It could test 87.50, 87.20 in the coming sessions. One can go short into the pair from the higher highs. For GBP INR, it will be a consolidated session within the levels of 100.40, 100.28. If during the session gives a breakout, then we could see a sharp momentum. Otherwise, it will trade in this consolidated range only. So that's all on the currency front. Thank you.